She was thrown off a bus and succumbed to injuries after a nightmarish ride in Punjab's Moga district.
We have with us the DIG, Mr. A.S. Chahal. Let's have a word with him. Sir, what is your investigation so far? What have you done?
In this case, we have registered the case under 302, 307, 354, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences and SC/ST Act. 4 people have been arrested, the driver, 2 helpers and 1 conductor. The bus has been impounded and we have presented them before the appropriate court and obtained 4 days police remand. That is the police action so far, and further investigation will complete very soon and present the challan before the court.
Sir, you have impounded the bus, all right, but there's a clamour and it's also become a political issue that why are you not initiating action against the operators who are running orbit travel?
The law does not provide. The law does not provide to initiate action against the person who doesn't have the knowledge, or even the passersby who doesn't have the knowledge of the offence being committed.
But there are precedents, sir, in Nirbhay case, in Uber case, action was taken.
I would not like to go on to that, but there are different stories. Nirbhay case was a DTC bus on menu, and
no, it was not. It was a private bus.
Case was a taxi which was operating on internet. Here is an action of the 4 people who were driving the bus, and the owners and nobody else was knowing what was going on there.
But are they not accountable for vicarious liability?
That's not for the police.
Also, there is opposition. There is a clamour that there is lawlessness. That's what they are claiming. What do you have to say?
That's not true. Within 24 hours of the offence, all the accused have been arrested. I think better than this, you can't give any other proof.
Also, they're saying that these tour operators, the Orbit, their people are really annoyed. They're saying that they are indulging into unfair practices. They are not being fair to people. They are overcharging, and then there's hooliganism.
We have not got the complaints, and that is not for the police section to do. It is for the other authorities, for against where the people go and complain.
So, has the post-mortem been conducted on the?
No, post-mortem is yet to be conducted. The family is there. They have all reached settlement with the government. Now we are just waiting for them. The board is ready. The post-mortem will be conducted by a team of the doctors from the civil hospital. So we are waiting for that.
Sir, how many other passengers were on board the bus at the time when this incident took place?
As per our information, there were between 15 to 20 people, but none of them is coming forward to depose on this case, because after the bus stop, they all went away and none of them has come so far.
Have they not been identified?
No, not yet. We are trying. That is what investigation. We will further confront them with who were the people. We are asking the people from the nearby area also if somebody has seen somebody departing from alighting from the bus, who can be questioned in this.
Also, sir, there is this question. The centre has also asked Punjab government to ensure that there is security for the victim who is recuperating at the hospital.
We have already provided security to the victim here and the family.
No, but when we went to see in the ward that there was not a single policeman there.
No, there are people in CVs and we are taking care of that problem.
Right. Thank you for speaking with Headlines today. The DIG who says that they are in the process of identifying other passengers because their testimony would be very crucial in this case. With camera person Sudhir Kumar, Arthur Khan in Moga for Headlines today.
Meanwhile, the kin of the victim suggests that they are being threatened to compromise. Listen into those reactions.
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि कल से हमें एक तो परेशान किया जा रहा है कि यहाँ से ट्रांसफर करो मरीज को, जहाँ हम लोग डेड बॉडी लगाते हैं उन लोगों को क्या प्रॉब्लम है। अभी हमको 3-4 बार फोन आ चुका वहाँ से कि यहाँ से डेड बॉडी उठाकर ले जाओ। हमारी यही मांग है कि हमें इंसाफ मिले, बस हम इंसाफ चाहते हैं सर।
All right, there's more information that my colleague, our deputy editor Arthur Khan got from the DIG Bhatinda. Let's listen in.
We have with us DIG A.S. Chahal. Let's speak to him, sir. The family is alleging that there's tremendous pressure on them and people are approaching with them. They have made them sign blank papers. What were those papers? What have you proved so far?
There's no pressure on the family. There was one paper which was about thumb impression of the father of the girl, because he is an illiterate. That is the requirement of the law of the doctors to proceed with the postmortem report. That is the only paper. We have shown it to the media, the celebrations in front of the father. There is no other document, absolutely no pressure on the family.
They are saying that they have been asked to reach a settlement and sort of make a compromise. They are being asked to be discharged from the hospital.
Absolutely no. The lady is still there, and the doctor, the family members are there. The expenses are being paid by the district administration. There is absolutely no pressure and no talking.
Right. Thank you for speaking with Headlines today. So DIG is giving his side of the story, who says that there is no pressure from the side of police whatsoever. With camera person Sudhir Kumar, Atif Khan in Moga for Headlines today.
But the kin of the family suggest otherwise. Listen in. All right, we're going to play those reactions. You just heard the DIG Bhatinda there stating that there is no pressure as far as the police is concerned on the kin of the victim's family. However, when Headlines today spoke to the kin of the victim, they have alleged that, one, that there is pressure on them to compromise. Two, that the parents of the victim were made to sign blank documents. Three, that the mother, who herself has sustained grave injuries, has been asked to move out of the hospital that she has been lodged in.
ਬੱਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੋ ਦਾ ਕੰਡਕਟਰ ਸੀਗੇ, ਇੱਕ ਟੋਲ ਪਲਾਜ਼ਾ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਚੜਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਬੈਗ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਬੈਗ 'ਚ ਮੰਮੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਟਿਕਟਾਂ ਦੇਖ ਟਿਕਟਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੰਡਕਟਰ ਹੁਣਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੱਢ ਲਈਆਂ ਸੀ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ?
ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਭੱਜ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਬੱਸ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ।
My colleague Atif Khan is in Moga getting us the very latest. He's joining me live on this news bulletin. Atif, you know, the political slugfest aside, what is the latest that you're getting in from the family? Because we did hear what the DIG had to say, and he completely washed his hands off, stating that there is absolutely no pressure.
Well, yes, there is a contradiction here on the part of police. Now they're speaking in their defense that those documents which were made to sign were not regarding making any compromise, but relating to police procedures. And they're also saying that they had provided security to the victim. Of policemen were there in plain clothes, but when we went there to see the victim, there was no security whatsoever. Now, as we speak at the moment, there's a meeting, high-level meeting happening here of the district administrative officers and senior police officers in the hospital itself. They're trying to work out ways and means of resolving this, standoff, whereby the family is not willing to take the 13-year-old child's body for cremation. They are adamant that further action needs to be taken, and the transporter needs to be blacklisted, or else they are not going to take the body for cremation. But at the moment, the administration is trying to douse this fire. There's been a firestorm of allegations, but while the victim is recuperating here behind me at the Moga Civil Hospital.
All right, appreciate you joining us.